Yes, it is National Men Make Dinner Day in the US, and we have been so inspired that we are getting the most manly men that we know in the cooking industry to join us to cook up something very special today. Peter Ayob, the owner of A Sense of Taste culinary school, and also the man, I think, responsible for reviving the hot dog, certainly for me, is in studio. Peter, how are you, my bro?
Awesome, good to cook with you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. So we set you the challenge of being manly. You know, we've got to stand up and be manly, and we're doing it with crème brûlée, okay? Now, of course, it is the Beer Fest heading Cape Town in Newlands this weekend, and Peter loves his craft beer, like all good Cape Townians. And today you are doing something that seems almost impossible to do, creating crème brûlée with craft beer.
I think when I got this task, what was really difficult was the fact that you're using alcohol in food and you're trying to set it. You've got to try and get the alcohol level at a balance, otherwise it won't set. So that was pretty much of the task. So what I did was I took 250 ml cream, or should I say 350 ml cream, 150 ml of a nice, a rich honey molasses type craft beer, pop that together.
And of course, we're spoiled for choice at the moment with our craft beers in Cape Town.
It's incredible. It's just going like, it's off the charts at the moment, and there's such beautiful stuff out there. Some Selati sugar. All we're going to do with that is we're not going to boil it. We're just going to scald it. All we really want to do is make sure that the sugar dissolves.
That breaks down nicely.
So let's just give that a little bit of a stir. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take that off the heat once it's all dissolved, and we are going to have a mixture like this.
Okay, brilliant.
You have to make sure it cools down. I just want to get that all together. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take 8 egg yolks, and we're going to whisk it for about a minute.
Okay. I'm going to have a smell of this before it goes.
Okay. So very importantly that you don't put your sugar and your eggs together, otherwise you're going to have like quite granular eggs.
Nice grainy, yeah.
Whisk it nicely
and
together.
I assume that mix has to be cool enough. Obviously, you don't want to cook the eggs.
You just want to fluff it up a bit. Yeah, if you and this is where a lot of people make a big mistake with egg desserts, is they start adding warm liquid to this, and then you get that scrambled egg taste. And you have that a lot with milk tarts in South Africa.
Lovely.
Okay, it's all good. We're going to slowly start adding this to it.
How did you come up with this? What was the inspiration to turn something like crème brûlée into a manly meal?
Well, I'm probably known as the beer-loving chef. I mean, I'm obsessed with beer. And when I was given the opportunity to come and cook with you guys, and they told me they want something with beer, I thought, let me try something different. You know? I'm normally very savory orientated, so I thought, let me try a dessert with it.
Say, man. But this is great for guys out there looking to really blow the minds of those women at home tonight. This shows a softer side, and you can, of course, get this ingredients list sent directly to your phone. All you have to do is SMS the keyword Selati to 33728. It also puts you in the running to win a Selati hamper and one of 5 double tickets for the Beer Fest. Are you going to be heading out to the Beer Fest?
Absolutely.
Just for research and development.
I'm probably their best customer. Then it's very important to, when you pour it into the ramekins, to put it through a sieve, because you will find little membranes inside the egg yolk.
Yeah, sure.
So it's important to just
I suppose with this sort of thing, you've always got to be thinking about the end result, the final.
Would be good to have a...
Come on, showing us with dexterity, you know? This is how we do it as men. You've got to have a little mess, okay? You have to.
And if you have a look in here, you can see what I was talking about.
Yeah, little membranes, yeah.
Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pour some boiling water into here.
Okay.
We're going to pop it into an oven at 120 degrees for about 45 minutes. When you give it a little shake like this, the sides need to stick to the ramekin, but the center needs to be still a little wobbly.
Just a little bit of a shake,
you pull it out.
Okay, lovely. And then?
What we're going to do now is we're going to brûlée it. We've put some beautiful Selati Muscovado sugar on there.
Nice and caramelized.
This is the men stuff coming back to it.
Yes. So when your girl asks you tonight why there is a blowtorch in the kitchen, did you like that? That was spectacular. You just say, baby, I'm cooking dinner tonight, all right?
You've got to have a blowtorch in your kitchen.
You have to, and a man-sized one at that. I love it. So again, that keyword is Selati to 33728 to have this ingredients list sent to your phone, possibly win one of these awesome hampers, and get yourself to the Cape Town Beer Fest, where Peter will show you the ropes, maybe introduce a few craft beers. Oh, that is amazing. How long does it take to set traditionally?
45 minutes in the oven, and then you need to let it cool for about, I'd say, 2 to 4 hours.
Oh,
because you want it to be a nice custard, but it needs to be
a tough wait. Well, I'm not going to wait 2.5 hours because these look ready to eat right now. Peter, grab yourself one there. We're going to take a very quick break while I do the taste test. I have no doubt that this is going to be spectacular. Hopefully this has inspired you to go home and make dinner for that special girl in your life. What do you think?
Amazing, I made it, man.
Come on. Oh, We're going to take a very quick break. We'll continue with our very manly Thursday on the other side of this. Don't go too far. Oh, that's cool, eh?
The sweetness lingers longer with another delicious recipe brought to you by Selati.